thing as to what they're even going to be doing for Emanuela. The only thing I'm seeing is we will be giving her 20,000 naira upkeep as payment every month. And she'll even be earning 30% of our endorsements. I mean...
she will be earning 30% of her own endorsement.
Exactly. And usually in this kind of agreement, it's the other way around. The manager tends
to be earning 20%.
Lower. It's a bit lower than this because I'm pitching you out, right? So I'm helping you to structure your brand. That's what it should be all about. But the reverse is the case. So I'm shocked.
What about his own contract?
I've not even seen it.
Please open his own contract. Hold on to your question. Open your own contract so that we'll see. Because for that percentage now, which means is like, okay, is it?
I'll bring it.
Okay, which means is like Emanuela now is now the manager. That Mark is now the
talent.
Is the talent.
They are giving her what is due. The manager. It's like agents give 10%.
Another thing is, you said she's earning 30%. Who knows the 30%? Like who takes note that this is 30%?
Exactly.
That is the thing. So not
because everything comes to him directly.
This is the one they gave me to sign.
Let me see.
That's for the 10 million.
Yes.
So
the relationship with the mother.
The mother question did you ever go to her?
Yes, I went to her. And the thing is,
she's trying to say something.
So when you were talking, I was actually going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Were you with him as an employee or were you with him as a partner? I'm sorry to cut you short because now I'm seeing a severance agreement. So that means that they are taking you as an employee. And what does the law say about your copyright as an employee? It's for the person that employed you.
The Nigerian law.
Yes.
So which means this contract is null and void.
So when I employ you as an employer, the work that you do, so the copyright that you do belongs to the company.
And he is the owner of the
because
company.
I just saw a severance agreement and I'm like, why is there a severance agreement? So that means that we're talking about an employment.
Which means, and you did not get an employment letter.
Or an employment agreement.
So which means this contract is null and void.
Well... Oh, well. So, this thing is dicey because the agreement there was no definite agreement between the both of them. Starting.
Partnership.
And that's the issue. That is the issue. And I think that's what people should learn now. I'm very happy for a podcast like this, really, that is educating people. Because now you should be aware of what you own, what you are, and you understand, and what your rights are really. Because I wouldn't advise, I wouldn't advise you to sign this kind of agreement.
Maybe you should read through it.
Okay.
Regardless, to see the content. Open them so that, the heading already, don't already throw you off.
What else I saw that even told me off is the employee shall. The employee breaks his promise. So the lawyers that advised him were really smart.
And you don't have
the employee is a comic artist with career as... And I'm even trying to look at the part that talks about the intellectual property in the work.
Yes.
It says...
Hey, Chineke.
Yeah, loopholes.
To understand... And also, we might need to... all these things is according to him.
Yeah, exactly.
According to him. So I don't want personally to 100% believe that this is what it is. You understand? Now the thing I go by is what I see. Now the contract, let us just go through the contract and understand. Now he is saying that Mark knows that everything he's saying is true. But Mark might refute it. You understand? Might tell you, oh, no, he's just, this and that. And we go by facts here. You understand? We're not just one day open mouth, they talk. So it doesn't look like we're throwing another person under the bus. Do you get what I'm saying? But if this is true,
There's even a part that says,
yes, I did tell
the
them.
employee promised never to file a lawsuit asserting any claims.
Kill you finish.
Charges.
Then pata.
So which means there's an assertion.
Yes.
Exactly.
There's an assertion that they know that we come up.
Yes, you knew the end. That something like this will happen. But the question that I asked you is really important.
Yes, I know. You see, the thing is, when I complain to the mom will call Mark and tell him that, see this boy as your brother. And Mark doesn't like that fact that the mother just keep talking about and I just keep going to the mom. But when the mom died. So there was nobody I could. There was a time I went to Imanola's father to the police station. If you read that agreement, you see where Imanola's name is there.
Wait. The employee agrees that this payment is more than the company is required to pay under its policies and procedures.
Which means they're even paying you more than you are worth.
Oh, wow.
But is there any loophole there that can be contested or something like that?
You see, you don't understand. For her to tell you, say the lawyer will advise her and advise her well.
You can't even enter from anywhere.
You said they took Emanuela to police station.
No, not me. I went to Imanola's dad because as at then, Imanola's dad noticed that
this thing is court matter.
Money is
to ascertain the legality of this. You know,
to,
whether
yes,
or not,
yes.
you know, this contract itself is even
the truth
legal.
is, he doesn't even have the copy.
To
doesn't have the copy of this
and
thing.
you know another thing I'm even seeing? It's not signed.
It's
By
not
him.
signed by anybody.
No.
Oh,
I thought you
wait.
said you signed.
I thought you said you signed.
The one I signed
you
one
signed
in
the
the
copy,
office,
hard
but
copy.
Okay, this
Otieram.
one I'm seeing.
Una Tierra.
Yes, this one I just copy him because I snap him because I know say if you I know
Oh,
say
you've admitted to sign it.
But you've admitted to signing already. You've admitted to signing already. I mean, it's your word now.
Yeah. Anyway,
Jesus. What do you think can be done to this
Is
thing?
there any redemption?
at this point, it's dicey. And this because we can't, everything is them say, right? He said, we said, we are not there. So that it's advisable that when you want to enter into contracts or this kind of agreement, you need to sign an agreement. You need to define your role. So, for instance, based on the story and what you've been saying from the very beginning, it seems more or less like a partnership agreement. So it's a partnership agreement. We are bringing in ideas to shoot a content. And mind you, I also wanted to bring something. Copyright does not cover an idea. So you have an idea in your mind, but you didn't put it down. Copyright won't cover it. There's no copyright for that. But so that means you need to fix it in a form, which is like the video that they do, which is the video that goes round. So that way, copyright covers whatever it is that you're doing. But essentially, the only way you can claim joint authorship, that, we co-own this, is that we have an agreement that explicitly states that we both own it. We own the copyright in this work. But in this case, you do not. So it's dicey. Like I said, it is dicey at this point. So we can only, I think from now, the kind of way you can even be pleading now is maybe from that human right. I'm even thinking about it, like how do you even ascertain, all of these things? Because if I come and I say, they are insisting that they were your employers. You can only come from the point of, I was not properly, so they didn't treat me well in my place of work.
But another question I want to even ask you, Dennison.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yes. Another question I want to ask you, Dennison, is there's a lot of questions that are in my head to ask you. But
you first asked him. There's one question that I'm waiting for the answer.
The relationship with the mother.
No, the one that he said that he went to a police station with Emanuela's dad.
So what led to that one before I ask you the one I want to ask you?
Emanuela dad called me and said, "Dafa, you sure so that you get money for this thing?" I said, "Me, as at that 2019, no." And I say, I don't suspect they get money. It's okay. More come. If you read this argument, you see between Dennison Igwe and Emanuela somewhere. Let me show you.
There you go.
So we went to the police station.
Why did you go to the police station?
Because once that is when that time before he gave me this 10 million, we were in police station.